And we're live! Welcome everybody to Eddy Lynch and Eddy Nigma, the series that never goes away, even though we take a little bit of a hiatus. We have missed you guys, and I'm sure some of you have missed us. Probably not, but who the hell cares? Anyway.
We like to think so.
Yeah. So it's been quite a ride. When did we last podcast? Like review Mania, am I right?
I think it was Mania. Yeah, the Mania review.
Yeah. So it was like that was like a month ago, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't even think we discussed the superstar shakeup or anything. Yeah,
Mm.
so it has. Yeah, been
Mm.
Mania.
No, we didn't. We didn't. And here we are talking about Payback, which I'm gonna be honest here. I fell asleep through. The I was watching it with a friend, right? And I'm over the phone talking to him, and we finished Enzo and Cass versus the Club, and then like right after that, I fell dead asleep for like
Oh wow,
2 hours, I want to say. So like
wasn't that the kickoff match too?
yeah, that was the match at 3, and like I woke up, it was like 6. It was like no, wait. What am I talking about? It was 4, and I woke up at 6. So yeah, 2 hours. I was just like wow. So I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really see all of Payback, and I probably will go back and watch it. And the only reason I did fall asleep was because I got home from prom the day before, and we stayed till like 3 because like I was with some friends after the prom. Like we went to Denny's and stuff, and yeah. But
You're
anyway,
a busy
let's.
man this weekend. You should go back and watch it. It was an alright pay-per-view.
It was an alright pay per view. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's probably the first and last time I'm going to prom. No. In all seriousness. Let's get to payback. All right. So do you wanna talk the kickoff matches?
I didn't even see the kickoff matches.
All
What were
right.
they? Well, I know I read that the Enzo Cass, yeah, and the club.
All right. If you saw if look, my friend put this best, and he's not really an internet like mark like we are, but he knows like we do. Like, he knows like the terms, the heels and the faces, and I could talk to him about these types of things. So like, he's kind of getting his way around it, and even he would agree, this was the exact same match you'd see on Raw. It was the exact same crap where Enzo goes for the tag, they miss it, they tease the tag a few times. Once he finally gets the hot tag, Cass, he rips into them. Um, what's it called? Somehow Enzo gets the roll up on Carl Anderson, and I thought this was supposed to be for the belts, but oh no, I guess not. And here I am
Yeah, I was gonna say,
not
well,
not thinking straight because I just remembered the Hardys are the ones with the belts.
as if it
Um,
was a month ago, probably would have been for the belts, but
yeah. So there you go. Um, this was a nothing match. Really, it was just a decent raw match. Um, I can't really pin anything of importance to it. So yeah. What was there another match on the pre-show?
I don't know.
No.
I read about that one. I know usually they have like two.
Hmm. Okay. So like, all right. So this is where I fell asleep, and my friend apparently tried to call me back, but to no reception. And yeah. So for 2 hours, I slept like a baby up until called him back up. He's like, "Hey, where'd you go? What happened?" Like all that. I told him what happened, and I woke up um, right. I think during right after Bailey versus Bliss. Right after that.
Oh yeah, you missed a good match there.
Yeah. So, that's a little bit of shame on me. So, there you go. Or no. Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty much what happened for me. So, Eddie Nigma, I'm gonna pass the mic over to you. Go ahead, my man. Just do
That
your
wretched
thing.
prom. All right, I'm trying to remember the match order because I think Bliss and Bailey was the third match. I remember what the first one was. Again,
Do you want me
hold
to
on, I'm
look up
pulling
the
up my
card?
list. I'm getting it right now.
Oh, okay.
I was finally able to get my computer hooked up to my hotspot.
Hmm.
I will say though that this pay-per-view was better than the one they put on before Mania, Fastlane.
Fastlane. Hmm.
Yeah, this pay-per-view was much, much better.
Okay.
All right, got the list up. Almost.
I
Can you
only
still hear
seen
me?
the last three. Yeah, I'm here.
Now something popped up on my TV. Cannot do something with the microphone. I was like, what
Oh
the
yeah,
hell am
yeah.
I
That
doing?
happened to me a few times during our podcast. I don't know why he does that. All right. Uh,
Come on, stupid computer. Okay, you pull it up. It's going so slow.
if it's not if it's not one person with a shitty internet, it's the other person, huh?
Right?
Part of my French. All right. Let me see. What was it called again? Payback. I
Yeah.
forgot the name. All right. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, Miss TV was the other
Oh,
segment
okay.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah. I
show.
remember that now. I remember that now. Um, let me see. Let me see. Huh. Enzo and Cass versus the club got a B on this website I'm reading.
A
Interesting.
B, huh?
Yeah. So apparently, it happened with. It started out
Finn Balor.
with Jericho and Owens, or well, yeah, Finn Balor, but
Oh, all
I
right.
mean in terms of matches. So Jericho and
Yeah, all
Owens.
right. Oh yeah, this match was actually really good. I thought it was better than their WrestleMania match.
Oh yeah.
Um, I thought Jericho was going to lose again,
Yeah,
and he
me
actually
too.
came out as the new U.S. champ. So that really surprised me.
Yeah, I don't,
Really,
honestly don't think it would have made sense because if Jericho's going on tour, but
yeah. Why would you give him the championship? But
yeah, yeah,
maybe he's going on tour later than the internet thinks. Who knows? I don't know. But
yeah,
it was a cool. I thought it was a cool move though, because I don't think anyone expected Jericho to actually walk out with the championship.
yeah. I mean, I think Kevin Owens could have done a little more with that belt if he had if he was just starting out with the Face of America stuff and the Open
And also
Challenge, like
setting
it.
up a feud with AJ Styles, which I guess they
Yeah,
can still feud without him having the belt. But I'm pretty sure Kevin Owens is going to win it back very soon.
yeah. Unless unless they're gonna make Jericho a transitional champion and like make him lose it to Styles, or either that or they're gonna figure them into a three-way, which I think could benefit all three of them really well. I think they could all three hold a really good triple threat match at their next pay-per-view. I would be up for that.
I would not mind seeing that.
Yeah. So,
It should be
well,
interesting to see what happens with it, though. But all in all, it was much better than the WrestleMania match, I think, and a good match to start the show, in my opinion.
that's good. Um, any like highlights that you really liked, or
No, there was just a lot of really cool spots, and this is one of Jericho's better matches
that's good.
in recent memory, in my opinion, too. He really put on a good show.
That's good. All right. Next was Neville versus Austin Aries.
Oh yeah, it was finally good to see the cruiserweights get some sort of reaction. You know, it was a good match.
Well, they're big
Um,
names. Uh,
you said
sorry, go on.
they're what now?
Big names. They're big. They're dudes worth the reaction, And that's not
Exactly.
to like shade on the other guys, but a lot of the other guys don't really have characters right now. And I've said this a lot about T.J. Perkins, for example. I like the
Oh yeah.
guy, great wrestler, but no character. And dabbing is not a character, it's a gimmick. So, it's like
That I
when
agree.
when you see something like that, it's not really. But let's get into the match. Let's get into the match. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here.
Uh, Match itself again, I thought was better than their Mania match. They've built up a really cool rivalry. I
Uh
see it
huh.
going for a while longer. I think they should keep the belt on Neville for right now, though. Seriously, though, um, the gimmick, like King of the Cruiserweights, they need to
Yeah.
give him a solid run. Like the
Hmm.
division, I think is much more interesting with him as the champion right now,
Right.
and he's really helping some of these other guys, especially gentleman Jack Gallagher. I
Hmm.
mean, I think he just fought recently for the UK Championship. I haven't seen the match yet, but he's getting a lot more exposure now, and I think that's a big help from his matches with Neville.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think a good call right now is, yeah, keep the feud going and have Neville keep building these guys up, and Austin Aries as well, because
Yeah.
I mean he's doing a really good job in this feud too.
I
I
hope
just
we
don't
get.
think Austin Aries needs the belt right now.
That's true. I hope we get a little more exposure from that dude who faced Neville after Mania, the night after Mania.
Mustafa Ali,
Yes, there you go. I don't even know his name.
yeah, I like him. Like
That's how much I would like
he's
to see
really
him.
good.
Yeah, he's been doing really good. I thought his match with Neville was pretty cool. It's a shame to see that was the moment they were gonna pull the beach ball out. You know,
Right?
I thought
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. But in all seriousness, it was cool. It was cool to see. I wait. Okay, I'm not gonna review another match here. Just get back to Neville versus Aries. Like, were there any cool highlights that you really enjoyed?
No, just the match itself. I mean, yeah, nothing really like, oh my God, stood stood out or anything like that. But yeah,
Uh huh.
for it was a good match. Like I was very impressed.
Hmm. All right. So next we got the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah, this match was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, I always
Because
thought it was gonna be a good match. I'm a big fan of the whole Sheamus and Cesaro, and I know Matt can go. Jeff, I'm not too big of a fan of in the ring, to be honest with you. I always prefer him more as the character. He's much better, for spots, but
right.
no disrespect. Um, I think I'm sure I knew it was gonna be a good match, and I can't believe I missed it. So
It was really good actually. Jeff got
yeah,
his tooth kicked out.
yeah, I heard about that. And
That was pretty brutal
then I saw
by
like the
Sheamus.
image
Like
of it.
the
I was
match
like,
was intense.
man, was it just a kick, or was it like a bro kick, or what?
No, it was like a kick to the face. I think
Like a big
Jeff was on
boot?
all fours. Not no,
Oh,
not even a boot, like a real kick. Because
oh,
everyone was just
like a
like,
punch.
shit. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because he
yeah.
was literally standing maybe like 2 feet in front of Jeff. Jeff was on all fours, and he just kicks him right in the face. And I'm just like,
Oh,
whoa. And then they're like, I think he just kicked his tooth out. And sure enough, he did.
that's that sounds tough.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you could say Jeff's tooth was broken.
Yeah, I've seen those memes. Which I hear that WWE is getting close to buying the rights to the Broken
That's
Universe
good.
brand or whatever.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'd love to see how they would pull that off. Yeah. By the way, didn't Matt have like a backstage segment, um, talking about being broken, or like teasing the
Yeah.
broken stuff? Yeah, yeah. He was talking in the dialect a little bit. It wasn't like the same. I don't know. It seemed a little weird to me. It was a little off, didn't it?
Well, maybe they're slowly building to that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've never watched any of the Broken Matt Hardy stuff. I've maybe
Mm.
seen a couple of videos on YouTube, so I
Hmm.
don't really know much about the character, but I guess it's really
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know. It just kind of seemed like he was kind of like watered down with it. Like he used to have a little more enthusiasm with it, but I guess he's just being kind of cautious. Well, with the TNA lawsuit, so
Right.
that's probably what it is. Um. All right. Next. Let's see. What was next?
Oh, actually, there's one thing that did stand out in this match, and that
Oh, okay. Go
was
ahead.
the heel turn
Oh
with
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Sheamus
I heard about
and
this. So
Cesaro. Yeah. So I thought it was really cool. Again, didn't see it coming, and that post-match attack was actually pretty brutal.
Hmm. Yeah,
Like they wrecked the Hardys.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen. What with seeing them shake hands after the match both times around, it kind of rung to me. I was like, okay, they may turn heel. I would not have turned them because I kind of like the two guys' faces right now, but it is
Right.
what it is. I'll just kind of enjoy the ride at this point.
Well,
Um,
it should be an exciting, new, interesting chapter in the book of Sheamus and Cesaro now.
yeah, I'm just worried Cesaro will get like lost in the shuffle or something, which I do not want to see. So
Well, I don't want to
yeah,
see it either, but I kind of see it happening,
yeah.
so.
All right. With that being
But like
said,
you, I'll enjoy it for now.
yeah. With that being said, let's get Alexa Bliss versus Bailey for the women's title.
This was a really good match. Alexa is improving day by day. She really is. I'm becoming a
Really?
really big fan of hers too. Of her
Mm,
in-ring work. I like her character. She's solid on the mic.
yeah.
Um,
So
her
she was
last
really
couple
good in this
Raw
in-ring
appearances,
match.
oh, she was really good.
Okay, that's
And
good.
again, I wasn't expecting her to walk out with the championship, to be honest with you. I thought
Neither
Bailey was
was
going to
I.
keep it.
I honestly thought Bailey was gonna keep it, and I would have been fine with it. Cause like when the fact that Alexa won it this early, it just I don't know. It's weird to me. It's weird to hear that. Like honestly,
Yeah,
like she just like her first feud in, she just wins it like that. It's like okay, I and that's not to rag on Alexa Bliss. You know how I feel about her. Great talent. From what I've seen, very clunky in the ring. Needs to work in ring chemistry. No offense,
yeah. We've talked
but
about that before.
yeah. But if you're saying this match is as good as it is, well then you know what? By all means. As far as her winning it, I wouldn't have done it, but you know what? It creates a good shock. It creates a little bit of a shock here and there. Uh, Um, I think it's cool for her. She's the first woman to win both the Raw and SmackDown Women's titles. It's a cool little highlight. It pushes her. It shows that the company is very well behind her, and
Yeah, that's for sure.
so yeah, kudos to Alexa. So yeah, would I have done it? No, but you know what? Why the hell not? All
Yeah,
right.
because I was expecting Bailey to hold on to it for a minute, because I remember I wanted her to lose it at Mania, if anything. But
Yeah.
if they're going to keep it on her, then all right, keep it on her and stop
Yeah.
playing hot potato with the women's championship. But
Yeah.
this should be interesting. You know,
Yeah. Hopefully.
Alexa is improving, so
Yeah.
hopefully she continues to just keep stepping her game up. But it all goes back to what you said earlier about chemistry. She really does need to build more chemistry with these girls.
How
And
was
just
it?
when she was
How was her chemistry with? Or I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, 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 yeah, ask away.
How was her chemistry with Bailey?
It was actually pretty good. It was actually
Really?
pretty good. Like they told a pretty good story in the ring. I was actually surprised. The thing, like with, I'm not a big fan of Bailey's in-ring skills. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I think
Huh.
she's good, but the way she pulls off moves, I just don't like. It just makes it look whack, you know.
Huh. I've
And
always
then
kind of liked
when
Bailey. Okay.
nah, not the biggest fan of her moveset. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I thought she was a little bit better in NXT. Still didn't really like it that much then, but I don't know. But Bailey's in ring style is just weird to me. But and the character is starting to wear off on me as well, because you can only go so long before that character becomes annoying. And I think maybe the fact with her feud with Alexa recently and Alexa calling all that out has probably just opened my eyes up more to it. Just like, damn, dude, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
and I saw the funniest meme earlier about this guy gouging his ears out because we all know Bailey's gonna come out and cut a promo about her rematch,
Huh.
and it's like, oh god, yeah, she's gonna come out and say the same old thing she says every week. So she's starting to become stale on me.
That that guy should have been gouging his ears out during the Sasha Charlotte feud. I mean, jeez.
No kidding.
Talk about same old thing. They literally recycled the same feud three times in a row.
No kidding.
And
So
that's not
I think
on
Alexa's
them.
gonna be a
That's on
breath of fresh air.
creative. That's on
Yeah,
their
that's very
creative
true.
team. I mean, seriously, who comes up with a formula like that and expects nobody to pick up on it? You know,
Yeah.
as
It's
far
the
as Bailey
same
goes,
old, but
I don't know.
match was really good.
Yeah. As far as Bailey goes, I don't really mind her on the mic. Personally, she's my second favorite out of everybody when it comes to movesets. Um, um, well, of the women's division anyway. I thought I honestly thought she was gonna win it. Um, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. All right,
It'll be interesting to see.
yeah. All right, so
But
let's
I
get
didn't
on.
see it coming, that's for sure.
Yeah, so let's get on to the House of Horrors match. So this was something else. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. Now, is there any reason to complain about it? Yeah. I mean, honestly, at this point, everybody's gonna complain about this, about something being done backstage or with a gimmick now, because God knows you can't take a gimmick to an outside place and do something with it, even if it's really super freaking cool, you know. But yeah, honestly, I enjoyed it for what it was. Again, I would kind of understand why, because you know some of it was a little bit cheesy here and there. But really, they did their best in like showing this as a like a credible match. Like it wasn't scary, but they tried. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh no, I thought the match was kind of funny. I didn't
yeah,
hate it actually. I mean, I had fun watching it. Um, Parts were very corny,
yeah,
but I mean, it was cool to watch because they've done a few things like this way back in the day. I remember, I think it was '98. Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock had a similar match like that, but in the in the famous Hart Dungeon and
yeah.
stuff. So I get where they're going with it. It's like this
Hmm.
generation's version of that. It was fun. I just
Hmm.
I think it would have been much better if they lose some of the corniness, and it's just the music and stuff like that. It's just like, what?
Yeah,
Why is
I
there
don't
music
understand what
playing?
the music was
Why?
for, but
Yeah,
it's like
but I mean,
that
it was
really
cool.
was not needed to be honest with you. But
No, and then like those random like horror movie type of shots where it's showing like cobwebs. It cuts away from the fight, and then it's like, oh
yeah,
come on, like you can just show the fight in the house. I'd be happy with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Less is more,
Less is more.
like.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I yeah, I thought it was pretty cool to see Bray Wyatt really got a lot of upper momentum on in this match. This is the first
Yeah.
time. This is the first time actually that a match has actually happened during the middle of another match, which I'll get into that a little bit later. So Bray Wyatt, he manages to slide Randy like into the wall. He grabs a refrigerator and throws it over Randy Orton. Randy Orton's crushed with the refrigerator over him, and Bray Wyatt crawl manages to make it to
The
the
limousine.
limousine that Randy Orton went in. Why Randy Orton would take a limousine to a nice place like that, I don't know. What an idiot! Why would he waste his money like that?
That's exactly what I thought when I saw him. Where I was like, why is he going there in a limo?
Yeah, and you know, I didn't hear the stipulation that the announcer had said, so I was kind of zoned out of that. And Bray Wyatt
Yeah,
went away. I thought the match was over. Um, and really, they kind of just made a they made quick little commentary about it, or they cut to commentary to make a little bit of it, and then they went to the match like to the next match like nothing happened, which was Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. And honestly, this was a really enjoyable match. I thought it was really good.
yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it was.
yeah, I was hooked throughout the entire match. I thought the I thought I thought the promo was pretty good. Um, Samoa Joe really delivers on the mic. So throughout this match, we saw pretty much a methodical match. All right, we saw Samoa Joe work that leg a lot. We saw some cool spots here and there. Seth Rollins, he was battling quite a little bit of a different style. You know, he he showed a little more of a technical side, especially with the way the match ended. He kind of ended
Yes.
on a Peterson to a Granby, on a Peterson to just a pin like that. Samoa Joe, he got caught, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Seth Rollins really did a good job, just selling that knee. Samoa Joe was, really working him. It was just, yeah, it was very methodical. It had its fast-paced moments here and there. Good stuff overall.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure they'll give us more exciting matches like that too. It was like a
yeah,
Mania-worthy match too, in my opinion. Really solid.
yeah. I really enjoyed it. Okay,
Dare I
so
say, I think this would be match of
sorry,
the
go ahead.
night, actually. Yeah.
Well, I can't
I'd say,
disagree or agree because I haven't seen all the other matches. So, you know. So next we got Bray Wyatt making it to the limousine. He comes out looking like he just came from a party, like he's just limping and throwing up, and it's pretty fun. It was pretty funny to me, but he does a good job at selling it. So, you know, for as much crap as I'm gonna give it, it's funny. It was just funny.
but it's the corniness almost makes me enjoy it more. But I think they could lose it if they want to do it again.
Yeah. Uh, so the next thing we see, Bray Wyatt, he's climbing down to the ring. He starts laughing as he's in the ring. All of a sudden, we're supposed to believe Randy Orton has teleportation powers because
Yeah.
how the hell did he make it to the ring in the arena and nobody suddenly noticed him? Strange to me, man. Quite the logic you have there. Randy Orton, he just pops up behind him like he's the Undertaker. I guess
Yep, yep.
I guess the Legend Killer inherited the Undertaker's
Adopted, yeah,
powers
some of his power.
somehow. I'm curious. Now that Undertaker's retired, does everybody who's stolen that urn have Undertaker's power now? How did he appear there? I really want to know how he appeared there.
If that's the
Great
logic, I need to
attention
find
to
this
detail.
urn.
Great attention to detail. Somebody was getting on Instagram who got mad because during their photos, what the hell, their card photo, you know what I mean, the little poster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy Orton had the belt in the picture. That's bad attention to detail somehow, but this isn't.
Yeah.
even though Randy Orton is a champion, and it's not like he's gonna take a photo shoot after his belt got taken away.
Right.
Anyway, I just thought it was that was poorly done on their part. Really poorly
I
done.
honestly thought Orton was going to be the limo driver.
Again,
I thought he was.
I still wouldn't have seen how
When it
that would have
pulled up,
worked.
I was like, it makes just as much sense as him Undertakering into the ring. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
true.
Either way, it was going to be stupid, But
Yeah.
I honestly thought he was going to be the limo driver. Like
Because
Bray's going to get out, and Orton's going to get out and beat his ass into the ring, and they're going to start the match again. So
yeah, because that would have been dumb too, honestly. Well,
yeah,
how is he gonna crawl the way to the limousine, and Bray Wyatt's not gonna notice, or
yeah, especially being crushed
you gonna
under
sneak
a
around?
fridge,
Like honestly, I thought Bray Wyatt should have just stayed there, had the referee do the
Well,
10 counts, and Bray Wyatt would have won.
honestly,
Would have been
the
fine
match should
with
have
it.
just been in the house. It
Yeah,
just should have been a knockout type of thing and been in the
yeah,
house.
and that's what I
And
thought
you
it
could end
was.
it with Bray crushing Orton with the fridge. Oh my God, he crushed him. The match is over. Orton can't
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, or
Boom,
just
kill it right there.
yeah,
Then
or
Bray can go out onto the lawn. I thought that part was cool. And he gets on his knees and is like, follow the buzzards. And then the house changes colors, which I probably just would have like had a fire start or something. And oh my God, Orton's still in the house. And then boom, fade to black.
yeah,
On to the next match.
something like that. Hell, even have him ride off in the limousine and then just cut to black. That would have been fine. I thought the way
Yep.
they handled it the first during the first scene before the match would have been fine. But you know what? You had to bring him to the ring. Why? Why? What purpose?
Yeah, it made no sense.
Yeah. So
Because when they set the stipulation, I was just like, why? I was like, where? Why? Yes, and another thing that's funny is they're fighting, and it was nighttime, obviously, but we live in California and live. I'm like, wait, where are they at in San Jose? Like, it's still sunny. Where?
yeah, yeah. I'm curious. Is it still sunny in California over there in San Jose? Like,
Yeah, yes, sir.
is there like a 2 hour difference between
In our own
freaking
state, yeah, between
or
Northern California
yeah?
and Southern California.
It's like
I'm like, it's like midnight dark over there.
what
Like
a
when
great place
the
to
match.
what a great place. Where did they travel from? Did they travel all the way from Connecticut to to
Thank you.
to California? Is that what they did? Did they like did Bray Wyatt
Hey,
literally take a
that
limousine all the
limousine.
way from California to does the limousine have lightning powers now? Is the
No, it has
limousine
the same teleportation powers that Randy Orton does.
I guess so. How convenient. How freaking convenient.
I hope this isn't the last we've seen of the teleporting limo.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, geez.
Can I borrow this limo? I can sleep in a lot more often with the
Yeah,
teleportation limo.
yeah.
I mean,
Take me to live
what I
in
would have
Canada
done.
to train when I need to.
But you know what? They could have saved all that if they wouldn't have had that stipulation that they had to go back to the ring. Because they
Yeah,
just could have pulled off, oh, the house was in Djibouti, Africa, or something. We don't know.
exactly, you know.
You're holding it in San Jose. The fight's at night, but then they're coming back during the day. So I don't.
Like, where is Bray Wyatt's compact located? Is it located, like,
I always
what
thought it was some
unknown
kind of
part
swamp, and I equate swamps with like the South, so like
is
Louisiana
parts
or something
unknown
like that.
somewhere located in California? Is that what you're telling me? I'm trying to understand.
And maybe there's little parts unknown in various states. God.
I guess. I don't know one part of California where it's different in one place and different in the next. I don't understand that.
Well, clearly, parts unknown is about 5 minutes away from San Jose.
I guess.
With
Yeah.
the 2 hour time difference, though, because it was nighttime in parts
Oh,
unknown
wait.
California.
How long was Triple H? Hold on. How long was Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins? Let me look this up.
Let me see. I want to say it was about between 12 and 15 minutes. Look it up though, but I remember I would say about 12 to 15.
12 to 15. Let me see. Then and only then will we locate how far Parts Unknown is.
Parts unknown California is from San Jose.
Yeah. Let me see. Payback 2000. All right. Hmm. Let me see. Sorry. 15:55. So it
All
took
right,
them 15 minutes and 55 seconds. So part of wherever the hell Bray Wyatt's little
we're getting close
compact
to
is 15
uncovering parts
minutes.
unknown California.
Yeah. All right, we're close to locating it now.
So
All
we
right.
know it's 15 minutes from San Jose.
Yeah, that's all we know. All right.
Maybe it's a suburb in San Jose, shrouded
Probably.
in a tinted dome where no sunlight can get in, and that's why it
I
was
guess.
nighttime.
I guess. All right. So let's get back to reality.
All right, I'm done
All right.
ripping this one
So
a new asshole.
yeah, so am I. I've never been so freaking crazy. Oh, FaZe
I
fan
was
page says
entertained, but it
hi.
was corny.
Hi, FaZe fan page. How are you? All right.
Hey, you said page? Fan page?
FaZe fan page. FaZe
Oh,
fan page. Yeah.
hello.
Um. Yeah, and we're just reviewing Payback right now. Actually, FaZe fan page. All right. Anyway, let's get to the match itself. So Bray Wyatt pretty much gets dominated by Randy Orton. Large majority of this match. You know, Bray Wyatt, once they get to the ring, Bray Wyatt's just getting pummeled here and there. Bray Wyatt, he does get some momentum in here and there, but it wasn't until the Bollywood Boys, or what are they called now? The Singh brothers?
They're calling them the Singh brothers now,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. So it wasn't until they arrived where Bray Wyatt was getting some momentum in. He teased the Sister Abigail. Randy countered, and then next thing you know, he gives an RKO to one of the Singh brothers. The other one goes like harshly through the ropes. I seriously thought he was gonna get injured. Jinder Mahal gets over here. He pretty much attacks him with the belts. He gives him a Cobra Clutch power slam, and no. Am I remembering this right?
Well, yeah. Well, he RKO's Bray first, and then he got attacked by Jinder.
Yeah.
Who kind of just worked over with the belt a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Then
did he give him a Cobra Clutch or no? Cobra Clutch or no?
No, I think he just kept hitting him with the belt.
Okay, my bad. So,
because then Wyatt, that's when he hit Orton with Sister Abigail.
Okay, all right. So from there, So he hit him with the belt a couple times. Randy, I know, countered Jinder Mahal or something like that, but then Bray caught him with the Sister Abigail and then pinned Randy. So I'm glad Bray got the win here. He looked kind of weak during the second part of this match, but
he needed to win.
Yeah, he did. I think Jinder Mahal invading did make some sense here and there. I just wish Bray Wyatt had a little more momentum during their time in the ring together.
Yeah,
personally,
no
kidding. Though, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so Braun
everyone's losing their minds over Jinder too right now. I didn't see that swerve ball coming. We weren't able to talk about that, but I like it.
So I'm personally a fan of Jinder Mahal winning the belt. Or not winning the belt, but getting an opportunity. Honestly, I know he's not going to win the belt, so I don't really care. But I think it's cool.
I kind of feel that way too.
If he can entertain me, fine. You know what? So be it.
Go for it.
And he pulled an Attitude Era-esque moment in taking that belt, like stealing that belt from Orton, and then going on to attack him during one of his matches. So, yeah, why the hell not? He got one over on Randy. So, hey, he's getting a nice little push. He's getting put in a good position. He's being booked right. I have no complaints.
Yeah, they could be setting him up for like a good mid-card title run too down the road. They keep this up. I think it'll be a good move.
Yeah, I could see him. I mean, he might. Do I see him going down to mid-card? No. Well, actually, yeah, I do, but
I don't see a U.S. title reign in his future. It'll be that typical foreigner with the U.S. title storyline, but
little bit debatable.
Yes.
I don't know. It all depends. It all depends.
We'll see. But I'm enjoying the ride so far.
Yeah, same. So, from there, we got Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I saw a little bit of it, but then I had to do some housework. So, go ahead. Can you kind of give me some cliff notes of the match, man?
Yeah, I mean, it was better than the one they had at Fastlane. They told a good story. Yeah, okay. I thought Reigns was going to win, and he didn't, so that kind of surprised me. Because, they pretty much made Roman Reigns unstoppable.
Ooh, sorry. I thought Strowman was going to win, personally.
Did you? So... I didn't think so, just because, I know how big the heart on is for Roman Reigns at the WWE, but...
True.
No, I enjoyed the match.
True.
I really did. I'm loving the push they're giving Braun Strowman. He's really entertained me over the past few weeks. I mean, ever since he attacked Roman.
And I think the company's well behind him.
Way.
Yeah, the company's well behind him.
The crowd is too.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. So I honestly did not see it happening any other way. So cool for Strowman.
And he's also improving in the ring too,
Well, he's always been.
He really is improving. Yeah,
And
I thought so too. But to me, he seems to be getting better and better. So I'm
yeah,
behind Braun Strowman. I'm actually a fan of his right now. Like when he comes on the TV, I'm just like, all right, shit's about to get real. I mean, I even kind of somewhat enjoyed the dumpster match he had with Kalisto. You know,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like stipulation matches like that. I just think they're kind of corny. But they're actually able to pull off an entertaining match in that. I was like, well, I didn't see Kalisto winning that, and I was like, whoa.
To me, the match was
But of course,
forgettable. I'm sorry. The dumpster match I didn't care too much about. Um, if people were complaining about, oh, Braun Strowman lost. I can't believe he lost. He's getting buried. Yeah,
I
because
didn't think he got buried.
he's totally getting buried because he freaking carted him away into a dumpster can and freaking threw him off the stage. Somehow Strowman is the one who's getting buried here.
Thank you.
Amazing logic by some of these fans, man. Amazing logic.
Ugh.
You know,
He's getting buried. I have not seen that one yet. That is great.
as far as Strowman losing, look, it's not a big deal. Kalisto needed to win. Big
No.
deal. If
And
if
look
it
at the way
gives,
Strowman lost was almost like a accident. It
yeah,
was sheer point of luck for Kalisto. You know, it's not
exactly.
like Strowman. It's not like he was in the dumpster crying in pain. He
He
was literally
didn't
just
look
standing there like,
bad
"What
because
the fuck?"
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't look bad because he freaking won off of that. It's like okay. Um, how can I relate this? How can I relate this? So Becky Lynch, for example, she loses to Dana Brooke one time off of a roll up. Okay, big deal. You know, not a big deal at all. She loses her
You know,
three
every
times to a roll
generation
up.
is always that one wrestler that pulls that out. You know, jobbers have been doing it since the 90s, you know. That's
What?
how 123 Kid got his start. That's how Barry Horowitz got his start. They were jobbers.
Oh, the
Simple
the
Roll
roll
Up
up.
changed their careers, you
Yeah, yeah.
know.
Okay, so like yeah, so it's not a big deal if Becky Lynch loses circumstantially one time.
Exactly.
It doesn't make
Exactly.
her look weak. In fact, she's been looking pretty strong on SmackDown. So, I if this were like, if she were losing consistently, if Strowman were losing consistently to Kalisto, then I would understand if it were a problem. Let's say he were losing clean. Then I would understand. But look, stop complaining with this about he's getting buried.
No,
The
he's not
master
getting
of
buried.
hackers. The master of hackers. What's up, man? How you doing? All right.
Master of Hackers.
Yeah. All right. So, personally, I thought it was a good match. What am I talking about? What am I talking about here? I didn't even see the match. I'm sorry. So,
Are you talking
go
about
on.
Reigns and Braun? I
Reigns
thought you
and
were talking about Kalisto and Strowman still.
no, no. I completely thought that match was forgettable. I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I'm just filling up some time here. All right, going on here. Going
Well,
on here.
yeah, 'cause
Continue.
it was a pretty cool match. Back on Reigns and Strowman. Then afterwards, dude, like Reigns just totally got annihilated again. Like, I enjoy seeing Braun Strowman beat the fuck out of people. I don't know why. It's great.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like the crowd, thank you, Strowman again. I'm like, these people are savages. Like, I
Yeah.
just can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's up with Reigns. Like, he's got to be out for a few months. The way he got attacked post match last night. I mean, Strowman was slamming the steel steps right into his ribs and stuff, and
Yeah.
like Reigns started coughing up blood, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah. It's just that was crazy.
Yeah, it
Um.
was.
Yeah. So like
But
honestly,
it's like, who does Strowman feud with now?
I could see the feud still going on till Reigns gets his win.
Well, Reigns would have to take a break until SummerSlam to make it believable. 'Cause Jesus Christ, man.
Uh.
You'd think he'd still be dead after the first attack a few weeks ago. And then after this, it's like, oh, all right, well, I don't know. I have a feeling they're pushing him straight to Brock. I don't think he'll win the Universal Championship just yet, but
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Master of hackers. I'm good. Thanks. Can I add you as a friend? Go ahead, man. Feel free. Making my own version of WCW. Want to join the both of you? Do you mean you want to join us on a podcast someday? Because I'm totally up for that. Um, Um, all right, just let me know in the comment section below what you mean by that. Sorry. Okay, so it was. I'm sure it was a good match, right? You keep saying so.
Yeah,
Is there
it's
any?
worth watching. It was better than their Fastlane match.
Mhm. Have you said your piece?
Who me on the
Yeah.
match?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Cool. Um. That pretty much concludes our review of Payback. 45 minutes to spare, and that's with me not even talking throughout most of it. So goes to show how much I talk, you know. All right. So Eddie Nigma, anything else you'd like to discuss?
Let's see. It's been a while, and a lot has happened in the world of wrestling. All right, well, I'll just start talking, and we'll just venture off from there.
All right.
Um,
Cool.
Over on SmackDown, I think I sent it to you in a message too, and I hope it comes true. This feud with Becky Lynch and
James Ellsworth.
Ellsworth.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
teasing that for quite some time. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, Masters of the Hackers. Sorry, I'll add you once this podcast is over. We can talk after the show. Just feel free to sit tight. If you have any questions you want us to talk about during this podcast, feel free to message us in below. All right. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I think they've been teasing it over Twitter, both Ellsworth and Becky. So clearly something's in the works. And
Sweet.
if nothing comes about it, then that tells me something was in the works at least.
Right.
Uh, I think I think the best thing we could do is just hope. I'd really enjoy the match, honestly. If it's like a little competitive match, I can enjoy it. Like a good 10, 15 minutes, I can go with it. If it's like a little comedy match, hell, where Ellsworth just gets thrown around by Becky Lynch, you know what? Fine. I'm all for that too.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Plus, it's kind of cool to see like intergender matches again.
yeah,
Especially if they make sense. You
yeah.
know.
And with the character Ellsworth is playing, it works to perfection. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
It's kind of how when Santino was working with the ladies, years back as Santina and stuff like that. I thought it was kind of funny.
yeah, yeah. I,
I don't
I'm,
mind comedy in wrestling if it's done right.
yeah, exactly. So I'm curious. Would you see them having like a competitive program together?
Yeah, I mean, I think there'd be comedy involved, but I can see him having something competitive.
True, true.
I mean, if I were to write a story for him, I'd write at least a 2 to 3 month long rivalry
A
with
two
like
to three
maybe
month?
yeah, with like 2 or 3 matches in there.
I would give them
That's just
maybe like
me.
1 month. Just to go with 1 month, see how it goes, and then after that, then maybe we'll talk about two or three. Okay, hold on. So we got a match. We got a question here. Who do you think will beat Brock for the title? Okay. I
Oh,
think personally our best bet is Finn Balor. That's who I got. You know, I think if you want a face of the company, you got Balor. Now, honestly, I don't agree with this idea of having one face of the company because like it's stupid. Personally, you don't
yeah.
need one chosen one. You just have all sorts of top stars. So I think if you're gonna have one, it should be Balor. That's who I'm thinking should take it. Who do I think will beat it?
Uh, I
I don't
want
know.
I
I
want Balor too, but I think it's going to be Roman Reigns. He's going to be the
Roman.
one to take the belt from
Yeah.
uh, Brock Lesnar. It's going to be
Yeah.
Roman. They're the only two guys in the company who's ever beaten the Undertaker, at WrestleMania. So
Yeah.
that's enough build up right there. I mean, I saw that coming when he ended the Taker streak. I'm like, oh, okay, they're going to do Lesnar versus Roman 2 at a future event, maybe SummerSlam. Who knows? So
Uh.
yeah, I would like Balor too. I love Finn Balor, but my votes
Hmm.
Roman Reigns to answer your question.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna stick my troops and say Finn. I think they got a really good future investment with him. Then again, he's in his late 30s, I think. So just, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I could see Finn. I think it would be the perfect story for him. All right, you're saying Seth or Roman? Okay, so he's siding with you partially. Mm. and
Seth or Roman, huh?
Seth or Roman. So who do you think Seth Rollins has a credible shot at beating do you think they or well you can make it believable, but I mean, do you think Seth Rollins they would put Seth Rollins in the position to beat Brock?
Um,
I know they'll
yeah,
entertain
because
the idea,
did
but do you
they
think
did they
they
kind
would?
of do it before? But Seth was the champion,
Yeah, they had a match, but Undertaker interfered,
and then
and
they had like
Seth
a triple
Rollins
threat
was
match with John Cena, I think, right?
yeah, but Brock won that match.
Oh crap! Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like I know they'll entertain the idea, but I'm curious if do you think they would actually pull the trigger and try to make Seth be the one to slay the beast, go from
I
King
can
Slayer to
see it.
Beast Slayer. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see it.
yeah, I can see it.
Hmm. Good
I just
question.
still think I don't know the hard on for Roman Reigns is just gonna get thicker. That's why I'm going with that until I see some kind of I don't know
Shift.
shift. Then yeah, I have to stick with Roman.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, yeah, that's a good question, man. That's a good question.
Damn
Uh,
good question.
yeah. I'm curious. Who do you guys want to see Seth Rollins face?
I would like to see him continue his feud with Samoa Joe, especially after the match they gave us.
Oh no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brock. Brock. Who do you guys want to see Brock face? That we haven't.
Oh, uh, that we haven't seen him face.
Yeah. Or if
Hmm.
you want to revisit an old feud, feel free.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Brock and Finn Balor.
Brock and Balor. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well. If Angle has one more left in him, then I want to see Brock and Angle.
Okay. That's pretty
Actually,
cool. I would like to see Brock and Cesaro. You know,
that
I
would be
think
a
that
good
would be
match
pretty
too.
cool. A little bit of a power battle of the power lifters if done right. Unless you want to have Brock German suplex all of them all the time like that. Then again, that would work badly for everyone involved. Anyone involved, to be honest with you. But
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, I think yeah, Brock Cesaro, Brock Nakamura, those two would be pretty cool matches. Um, yeah, yeah, we got a little selection here and there. Um, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to see just
Well, I kind of don't want Brock to be the Universal Champion anymore.
okay. Honestly, I don't care about the belt, so he could lose that belt. He could he
Well, I
could
was just gonna
he
say,
could
well,
take
it's
that
a good
belt
thing
for a
he's champ
year.
because he's keeping the belt off of television because it is
Hmm.
god awful ugly. So,
Hmm. Would you like to see Brock
so
versus
thank
Baron
you, Brock.
Corbin?
Not really, not yet.
Not
Corbin's
yet.
still getting there.
Still getting
Yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Sorry,
still a fan of
Master of the
Corbin's.
Hackers.
He's Yeah, he's
Yeah.
getting there slowly, but not
Yeah.
yet. Is how I'll
Yeah.
say that. Not gonna say no, but not yet.
Corbin has had some good matches though. I don't know though. Like
Yeah.
so I don't know. Would they have a good match together? I'll let that be question of the week. All right. So here's another question here. Do you think John Cena will be a 17-time world champion? So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Um, look, I, I maybe in 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, I don't
ballpark
see it
for Brock
anytime
versus
soon, but
Corbin.
it'll happen. Someone has to beat Ric Flair's, 16-time streak. So
Yeah,
John Cena, he deserves to. I wasn't always a fan of his, but I have mad respect for the
yeah,
guy. So
yeah, and yeah, that's also good ballpark for Baron Corbin versus Brock. So, all right. Um, so look, personally, I don't think so. But then again, I was also wrong about John Cena becoming 16-time world champion. So there you go. Um,
uh,
yeah. So what do you think of Brizongo getting a push now?
I love it. It's about time. They
Yeah,
owe Tyler Breeze big time for that Breezy Bella stuff.
they owe him big time for all of what they put him through, to
For a
be
lot
honest
of
with you.
things.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to beat the Usos just yet. But I wouldn't be upset if they did.
Hmm.
But I think it's good exposure for them. So I hope
Yeah.
they continue getting pushed.
I really, really hope that fans will get behind them now and like take every opportunity to get behind them now.
I think they're starting to slowly but surely. Their
Just
reactions are getting there. So
because like honestly, it would just be a shame to see. Oh, these guys were never pushed because fans didn't react to them. I would hate to see that be the case. Even though Jinder freaking Mahal has gotten no reactions, probably sells no merch other than one action figure, to his name. And no offense to the guy, but the fact that he's getting a push and a guy like Sami Zayn isn't, it's just crazy to me. Crazy to me.
I thought Zayn was gonna win that 6-pack challenge too.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, my boy Sammy's gonna be number one contender, and then Jinder won, and I was just as shocked as everybody in that arena. I was just like, what,
yeah,
what?
yeah. In a way, though, I'm glad Sammy didn't win it yet because this goes to tell me that they do have a big plan for him, but they do not want to have him lose immediately to Orton in a feud. So I'm
Right.
thinking they may have Sammy feud with Orton in the meantime, with Orton obviously turning heel because Sami Zayn just it doesn't make sense to turn Sammy heel. It doesn't. So
No, it wouldn't. And I mean, Orton's
yeah,
flip flopped so many times, like it could work either way. So it's
yeah,
just like, oh, Orton's heel again. All right. Like you just
yeah.
can't get surprised by these things anymore.
And I
So
know,
I would love to see that feud, though. Yeah,
yeah,
especially
and I know when Randy's
heel
on his A
Orton.
game. I know when Randy's on his A game, we could have a 5-star match with him and Sammy. So
Oh God,
you know,
yes, yes, you
I
can.
just hope we would get that if they were to feud. So there's that.
Because it looks like Sammy's about to go into a program with Baron
With
Corbin.
Baron Corbin, yeah, it's already set in motion. They're having their match at Backlash, so that should be pretty interesting. I hope Sammy goes over.
Yeah, well,
Honestly,
yeah, he kind of needs to. Like,
yeah,
but
badly
yeah,
too, badly.
Corbin doesn't need the victory.
He's
They need to give that to
the guy's
Sammy.
doing good right now. Corbin doesn't need it. He could probably feud with I don't know. Put him with Mahal. Why not? Um,
Yeah.
I I think Sammy sooner rather than later he's gonna be a world champion this year. All right, so we got two questions here from the same guy. Here we go. Number
All
one, do
right.
you believe Undertaker and The Rock are going into the 2018 Hall of Fame? Yes, I think Undertaker, The Rock. I'm not sure about Eddie Nigma.
Um, crap. I don't know why I thought The Rock was in it already.
No, no, he's not.
um,
At first,
you know what?
like a couple years ago, I thought he was already in it in 2009, but then I realized he was inducting his father. So my bad.
Okay, maybe that's why I thought he was in it too. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I will say he's not in it yet. Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. You could see them both
Yeah,
going
because
in this year.
yeah, because
Hmm.
I remember playing 2K17 the other day, and I was just thinking, oh, 2K18 is going to be like the Undertaker edition. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame. We're going to get the Undertaker showcase, and I was just thinking how cool that would be. So,
True.
yeah, it would make sense marketing-wise, because I know WWE likes to link up stuff like that. So,
True. All right. Um.
yeah, I can see them both going in.
Now the personal
Damn,
guy
The
I
Rock's
want
not
to
in it
see
already?
inducted next year is Christian. So
Christian!
at last you're on your own. Um. Yeah, I would definitely love to see Christian get inducted this year, and not Edge and
And I would love
Christian.
to
I mean
see
Christian.
Molly Holly inducted.
That would be pretty cool. So that'd be a pretty cool little class if we would have it. Um. So from there, we got another question. Do you guys think Brock is holding the title till WrestleMania? What do you think? Do you think he's dropping it
No.
any time early, or okay? When do you think he's
Uh,
dropping it?
okay. Around SummerSlam time. Either at SummerSlam or right after. I don't see him holding it an entire year all the way to WrestleMania.
Hmm. I
That was
think
just they did this already with Brock. and fans were pissed about it, you know. And I think it's stupid that a show shouldn't have a heavyweight championship, even if we don't like it. Like
Yeah.
that's just stupid. So I don't think they're gonna make the same mistake twice. So
Who
I'm gonna say
knows?
he'll probably have it a good part of the year, but he'll lose it.
You think he's
But
gonna?
he'll lose it between August and October. There, that's my
Yeah.
prediction. August to October.
I could see him dropping it at SummerSlam. Hopefully to Balor.
Yeah,
You know, I think that's the best way you could go with Finn. Because honestly, again, who better than Finn? And look,
and
if you want to
it'd be a
have
cool
Roman,
story because he won it at SummerSlam the first time, you know. So
yeah, exactly. Um, yeah,
we can start the Demon Kings
yeah,
uh SummerSlam streak, a la
yeah.
Undertaker.
I'd be totally up for that. He could be the next Undertaker. I could see that.
Yeah,
Do I
but instead
see
of
him
having it at
last?
WrestleMania, you know,
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. He could be the Undertaker for SummerSlam. I'll totally love it. Um, Let me see what else. Oh, okay. He fan page got here through my Instagram account. So thank you for that, man. Thank you for the cheap plug. All right. Let me see here. Also, Chris Jericho and Kane and Big Show. Yeah, I could see them going into the Hall of Fame this year. Um,
You
Not
say
all
Chris
three of
Jericho,
them.
Kane, and Big Show?
Like, yeah, I think
No.
they're gonna. No.
Um, no, I think all three should be. I think Jericho and Big Show will be a few years from now.
Oh, okay. I can see.
Yeah.
Well, Kane is running for mayor, so you could tell now he's officially like really winding down. So
Done. Yeah.
even though
And
he,
it's fine. I'm happy with that. Yeah,
yeah,
because to
I
me,
could see
Kane's gimmick got very stale to the point where I wasn't even interested in the guy anymore. And
personally,
I
I would
feel
rather
bad for
see Kane
saying
than
that.
Big Show. No offense, I'd rather see Kane than Big Show if I had to pick between the two. Because at least Kane, he's gone through so many different characters. Big Show has been a 7 foot giant for 20 years,
No, yeah,
and
I agree. No, I'd
no
rather see
offense to
Kane
the
go in
guy.
before Big Show too. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'd rather see Kane go in. No, I was just saying I think it's a good time for Kane to kind of end it. You know?
yeah. So kudos on Kane. Personally look the two mirror each other so crazy. Well, in terms of career, so I think personally he may he may they may go in together. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. So
Kane and Big Show.
I think they're gonna be in the same Hall of Fame class. Personally, um,
Then I didn't. If
that's
that's the
just
case,
my
because
that's just
I
my
don't see.
prediction.
Because I heard the rumor that Show's probably going to retire after this year, anyways.
Well, he said he was gonna retire after last year too. Look what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, I don't. I see them going into the Hall of Fame, just not within the next couple years.
Yeah. Who knows?
Because Jericho, he's not done yet, you know. So
Yeah, Jericho. Yeah, I don't see him going in this year. I think. Well, unless he wants to
no, because I know
retire, but who knows?
I highly doubt it. Because you know Jericho's been doing this for years now. He'll go on tour for a little bit, come back for a few years, leave, you know, and I'm
Then
fine with
again,
that.
you don't have to be retired to be in the Hall of Fame, do you? I mean,
I,
people
I, I believe so.
people people still do wrestle. I mean, even after the Hall of Fame. I mean, the Rock and Roll Express, don't they? Didn't they just get inducted this year? And they're still going,
Oh,
aren't
they're
they?
still wrestling on the indie circuit, so I guess yeah, you don't have to be retired to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say Sting, but then I realized that's a bad example. Um, yeah, so who knows? Maybe Jericho will. You never say never, I
Yeah,
guess. All right, so
yeah, I
let me see
guess.
what else. What else do we got here? So I think Brock is going to drop it at Great Balls of Fire. No, not happening.
Oh wait, great. What is that real? That's actual pay-per-view?
Did you not hear about it?
No, I keep seeing pictures like in the Instagram search, but I didn't really like tap it. And I saw a
Yeah,
couple of
so
memes, but
I saw a little article that said Brock Lesnar to defend Universal title at Great Balls of Fire, and I thought that was like some indie promotion. I was like, oh, cool. Like,
Some
what?
indie promotion.
Yeah, because that's exactly what you'd see like on a indie promotion, like pay-per-view or something. I'm like, why would
He's
Brock
like,
do
oh,
that?
cool.
But hell, even then, I thought it was like it was pretty cool. But no, I guess yeah. Great Balls of Fire is the name. Um,
Whose pay-per-view is it?
it's a Raw pay-per-view. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, honestly.
What the hell happened to Bad Blood? How do you go from Bad Blood to Great Balls of Fire?
I don't know. It's on July
They
9th,
have some
so
real thinkers over there.
I hope that's a really sarcastic comment from you. Cause like
It's a very sarcastic
thinking is
comment.
not, yeah, cause thinking is not really a big strong suit in this case. Let me see,
Because it
what
sounds
is
like,
it?
oh, cool, Bad Blood's coming back, and then 2 weeks later, Bad Blood's not coming back. Okay.
We went from, look, I'm just hoping that this is just smokescreen to like bring Bad Blood out of surprise, but who knows? Who knows? And I'm thinking that's what it is.
Great Balls of Fire. Oh,
Great Balls of
God.
Fire, man. That's, and as far as fan page for saying he's gonna drop the belts, nah, not gonna happen. Um,
Nah, not a Great Balls of Fire, good sir. But hey,
yeah,
stranger things have happened.
too early for him to drop it at SummerSlam. Well, if it's too early for him to drop it at SummerSlam, how is it? How do you think he's gonna drop it at Great Balls of Fire?
Yeah, 'cause that's the month before,
Yeah,
isn't it?
come on,
Yeah.
man, come on, come on. All right. All seriousness though, yeah, I think Brock Lesnar probably gonna last till SummerSlam. I could see it. I could also see him lasting
Yeah.
until Mania. Just not gonna lie with you there.
But I can see that route too, and saving Lesnar and Reigns for WrestleMania. You know, I can see it,
Yeah,
but I hope they don't go that route. But you know, whatever. What can we do?
yeah,
Just sit back and enjoy it or hate it, I guess.
yeah. I hope he drops it to Breezy Bella. That's what I hope. But in
You
all
know what?
serious-
If
sorry,
it gets
go
a
ahead.
championship on Tyler, do it. Shit.
Sure, why not?
I'll take it.
Oh man. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to see. Um, what do you think of the shakeup since we haven't had a chance to talk about it? What do you think of it
You
as it's
know
been?
what? You know, I like it. I thought it was good. I thought the right people kind of went to the right places for the most part. Kurt Hawkins still a jobber. Uh,
Hate to say it,
I mean,
true.
just yeah. He's like the only one that's kind of stayed in his same position. So it's talking about I guess the shake-up superstars on Raw. Obviously, Alexa's been getting the push. She's keeping that going from SmackDown. Apollo Crews, it seems like they're starting to give him a push and working him into this thing with Titus
Really
O'Neil.
enjoying that, by the way. Really enjoying
I
that.
thought it was funny. I actually had to screenshot this picture I saw. It was the picture of the selfie that Titus took with Apollo.
Oh, yeah,
There are so many great memes out there with that photo, dude.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I see Titus going into maybe a managerial type of role and having his own stable.
yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
And
Um, I don't know. I hope they do something with the guy. I'm always rooting for Titus, but I just know he's gonna always be in that position to where he's right there, but he's never gonna quite get there. You know what I'm saying?
who? Titus or
Titus?
Apollo?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Titus.
Yeah, I mean Titus. Even though he's blocked me on Twitter, I can say, you know what?
All these fools are blocking you. What are you doing? What you do to Titus?
I don't know what I did to Titus. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I don't know. I don't think I've ever said one bad word about him. Honestly,
By the time you make it to the WWE, bro, you're gonna have the whole entire locker room hating you. Like,
I'm gonna feel bad. Like I even apologized to Titus publicly. I went on my podcast Legend Killers account, screenshotted my post, and tagged Titus so he could see it. Look, I don't know why he blocked me. I genuinely don't. I and look, I'm gonna go once again publicly. Titus O'Neil, for whatever reason that you blocked me, I am completely sorry. Even though I don't think you're you're following, even though I don't think you're watching this or anything like that, I'm sorry. If you want to unblock me, I am Eddy Lynch. EDDYLYNCH. Look, I can't tell you what happened because I don't know what happened. And Titus O'Neil is probably the only person who I'm gonna mention publicly because personally, I I probably was in the wrong. I probably did say something that offended him, and for that I'm sorry.
I want to know.
I do too. Far as
Titus, show up to our first GCW event. Let us know.
yeah, yeah, please. It's killing me. But in all seriousness, so that's what my third block on social media, my second on Twitter.
I'm gonna start doing bets with the guys in the GCW locker room. Who's gonna block Ed this month? We're gonna start doing
How
pools.
dare
You know,
you? How
you know what?
dare
I
you?
think I have $7 on. Let me see who's gonna block you next. Who's gonna block you? I have $7 on Alexa Bliss.
What did you guys already? What did you guys already start this pool or something?
No, I'm gonna start this pool. I'm gonna start it tonight in the chat, actually.
Okay. All right. That's what I get for opening my mouth then. All right, hold on. Now, before we get back to the topic here, so, all right, here's a good question. Who is Brock Lesnar's best rival? And he gave us these four choices:
Ooh,
Kurt
okay.
Angle, Big Show,
Mhm.
Triple H, or
Mhm.
The Undertaker.
Kurt Angle. Hands
Angle.
down, my vote is Kurt Angle.
I will say Undertaker. Personally, I was a big fan of
Okay.
them. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so back to it. Titus O'Neil, he's always been a pretty enjoyable cat. Um, Still
Yeah,
don't
and
know
I
why
hope
he
this
freaking blocked me, but
this Titus Brand thing, I hopefully will get him to mid-card title holder status.
yeah. And I've always really enjoyed the guy. I mean, I remember he cut this one promo with Darren Young talking about the rest of the tag team division. This was 2014, and like he made this one comment about like fools. Everybody knows the Ascension can't read, and like it cracked me up the way he said it. So you
No,
know,
he's real funny. And then
yeah,
if you guys ever watch him in anything like backstage stuff in WWE, I'm talking like non-storyline stuff. The guy is really, really funny. I've seen him
yeah,
like if you like documentary type, like he's funny.
yeah. I haven't seen any of it. You got to send me some of it, but yeah,
All
you
right,
know,
I'll find some. Like he's a funny guy. I think it
yeah.
was an episode of Total Divas. He was on. He was interacting with I think Naomi and the other girl that used to team with Naomi.
Cameron,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
And they're like him and Cameron are arguing back and forth, and he's just like roasting her, and it was just the most hilarious thing I had ever seen. Like I was dying.
Yeah,
And Cameron's over there just ew,
it was
ew.
funny to
Just
see how well he destroyed Titus on JBL on commentary. Like,
yeah.
did you see that by any chance?
No, I don't think I did.
Mm, it was good. It was good. He was just going on about, um, boy, he was just going on about how JBL better call the match and stuff. And look, I posted
Wa-
it. I'll send it to you
Was
on
this
Instagram.
the Apollo Hawkins match?
No. This was like a couple of years ago. This was when he was with Darren Young. Him and Darren Young were tag team champions.
Okay.
Yeah. And to hackers, he was the guy with Better Call Your Mama. He was Brodus Clay, and he's now in TNA as Tyrus, I think. Either that, or I
Brodus
think
Clay.
either
I
that,
remember
or I
him.
think Lucha Underground. He's one or the other. All right.
Brodus Clay was a beast.
He was. He
I
was.
remember him.
You know. Kudos to him. He liked two of my posts on Instagram.
Who, Brodus?
Brodus, yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I guess I got to keep him out of the pool.
How How dare you?
See, not betting on Brodus anytime soon. All right.
All right. I'm
I don't
surprised.
want these guys to block you, Ed. It's just funny.
I'm surprised some of the fans, the guys I'm a fans of, haven't blocked me. Like how big of a super fan I am of Lynch. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked me for being crazy. I'm
She
happy
remembers
though.
you from the SmackDown Live event from a few months ago.
Yeah,
She got you, bro.
yeah. Hopefully. Oh man.
She was like,
She
"Hey,
ne-
that was the guy that I was." The crowd was talking about marrying. Okay, all right, I'll keep him around. Yeah, I'll keep him around.
Perfect.
I'm not
Uh,
betting on Becky anytime soon either, so you're good.
yeah.
All right, this is evil
Um,
of me, but I will put $100 on Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Okay. Okay.
That would just be funny. That would just be
I
funny.
would like
I'm
to see
sorry.
how. I mean, I never tweet at the guy or tweet about him, so.
Well, Apollo's reasoning is a mystery, so.
Well, Apollo Crews never blocked me, so.
Oh, not Apollo,
Ha!
Titus, my bad, Titus.
Yeah, keep up. Keep
Ugh.
up before you talk
Sorry,
crap, my
old man
man.
brain. Old
Old
man
man
brain
brain.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess I'm really living my new gimmick.
Yeah, yeah, the guy who lived in the 1950s. And all
And is
right.
a World War II veteran at the age of 34.
Ugh. And I'll tell you what though. Um my friends and I had like an alternate wrestling account where all three of us would tweet every single day, and we got blocked by a ton of wrestling fans. And me, I was always the most respectful of them all. But dude, I have one friend who's just calling everybody like, "Oh my god, jobbers, jobbers, jobbers." Like what the hell, man? Like
Troll.
he got us blocked by Big Show. He got us blocked by no, not Cesaro. He got us blocked by Sheamus. He got us blocked by Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho of all people. That's how you know we're bad. He got us blocked by just a lot of people.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people we got blocked by. Um, it was something else. I'm not gonna lie with you. Um, just like oh my god, I felt bad. Like I'm trying to see who else we got blocked by. I'm like looking at all these guys. Let me see. Maybe Cesaro. Oh no, Cesaro's cool with us. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm happy to report I haven't been blocked by anyone yet. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
Sheamus is blocked. Not me, and I sure as hell hope not. Titus O'Neil. Let me see if Titus O'Neil blocked this account. Let me see. Yep, Titus O'Neil blocked. Freaking hell, Titus O'Neil blocked us. Okay, so I probably had some
Podcast
exchange.
Legend Killers?
No, no, the it was
Oh.
another account. It was another account. Um, yeah, it's something like I'll tweet about SmackDown every now and again. Now it's pretty much dead because we don't really use it. Um, yeah, and I'll occasionally have an exchange on my account with that one dude. So what was probably happening was we were probably just tagging him too much in one exchange, and he probably just got sick of it and blocked us both.
I can see
Yeah,
that being the case too.
yeah. Oh, okay. That's you might have been blocked by Lita. We'll see right now. Lita. Let me see. Does Masters of Hackers does Lita block a lot of people? No, I'm good. She hasn't blocked me. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. I really don't want to see who else I've been blocked by. I'm scared to find out. You
I kind
know.
of need that list 'cause I need to know which guys needs to be in this pool, who we can bet on.
Yeah.
Compile it in your free time and send it to me.
Sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. Well,
Monday
unless,
Night Raw has started.
yeah. Let me see. I still got another 3 hours, so I could watch all the hell I want. Let me
Oh, you
see.
get to watch it on Western time.
Yeah, hate it, but whatever. I like watching it live personally.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting start to the show. I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah. Oh, Master Master of Hackers got blocked too by Lita. Look at that.
But...
Amy
That's your buddy?
Dumas. I guess. Yeah. we just met. All right, please don't. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. She did not block me. I was getting worried for a minute because like, ah man, because like I couldn't find her in the feed anywhere. I'm like, oh come on. All right. So good news. I'm not blocked. All right.
Yet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Getting back to Titus O'Neil. He's always been a pretty funny dude. So yeah, I could see maybe a managerial role. I think that would fit for him, Cruz.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I really enjoyed the Apollo Sues, Apollo Cruise, Apollo Ruse. It was funny. It was funny. It was some funny stuff. So,
It was.
okay. Well, rest of your thoughts on the shakeup?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who else went to Raw that I can talk about.
Slater and Rhino.
Oh, we haven't even seen them on Raw since, have we? Oh, yeah, and like some backstage stuff.
Yeah.
Miz is still the Miz. I think, yeah, I think they made all the right choices. And then the ones going to SmackDown, pretty good too.
Uh,
I like that. It looks like they're heading towards a face turn for Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Um,
I
and I
don't know
like
whether to
that,
be.
but I also see her taking the belt from Naomi very soon, which I don't like.
Uh huh.
Because I really want Naomi to have a decent run with the championship. You know, she deserves it.
Uh huh.
And I don't want Tamina to be in a stable. She's always the muscle. Always. Always. I want to see something different with her.
With Charlotte.
No, with
I'm
Tamina.
just kidding. Yeah. True. I could. I could. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't see her breaking that role. I'm sorry.
It sucks. I hate it. But I
I
would like for Charlotte not to be the women's champion anytime in the next 3 to 4 months, you know?
Yeah. I don't think Charlotte so much is turning face, more as just becoming a tweener right now because she's kind of caught in the line of fire within a heel faction. She's still her typical heelish self, so she's probably gonna be a heelish face like Roman is, but who knows?
Okay, I guess. We'll see. I'm glad the Shining Stars are kind of getting a push. I think their in-ring work is really good. They just haven't found a gimmick that has gotten really over yet. So
Yeah.
hopefully Simple is effective with them now, just being the clones. And they had a
Yeah.
pretty good match with American Alpha, I
They
think.
need they need now to have Carlito. I think that would really benefit them.
Yeah, and it would be cool to see Carlito back.
Yeah.
I
You
like the
know.
way they've been building up Shinsuke and Ziggler
Yeah,
because I
I
really
think their
can't wait
feud
to
has
see them fight.
been pretty good. It's cool that they've held off on Shinsuke and Ziggler, or they've held off on Shinsuke wrestling for a bit. I think they should wait till Backlash and just let him
It
have
looks
like
like they
match.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
looks like
think
they are.
so. If they're going this pace, perfectly fine with me. Keep him there. Can't go wrong. Uh, what do you think of Rusev and Bray in their positions?
You said Rusev and Bray?
Yeah,
Um, I think it's cool. Because Bray, I'm loving his character more and more. I'm getting the concept, he's that scary demon-esque type of character, almost like Finn Balor. So I
yeah.
definitely see like a Balor Bray Wyatt feud down the road, and I
They
want to
did
see it.
tease it at first, but then Balor got the concussion, and I guess they got cold feet about it. I don't know. Um,
Yeah, and I almost see that happening at SummerSlam. But it looks like Balor is about to go into a program with The Miz or whatnot. But I don't know. I know we're gonna see it soon. But
hmm.
I think it's good because Rusev is still out with injury, right?
Yes, Rusev's still out with injury.
Nah, it'll be cool to have him back. Yeah, I think he'll be a good fit on SmackDown.
Hmm. That'll be pretty
Hopefully,
cool.
see him in the heavyweight title picture, so you can kind of break that mid card,
Rusev?
status he's been in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him in the heavyweight title picture.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And I guess have him feud with
I mean,
maybe Mahal just to kind of break him
as if
in.
you're gonna give
If
Jinder a push,
yeah,
why not push the guy who I think is a much better wrestler, Rusev? So,
yeah.
and then Lana, I think she's gonna start getting in the ring, and I think that'll be really interesting.
I I don't know. I don't see it going over really well, honestly.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know.
I won't slaughter her right away. We'll see. But
Yeah.
I heard. Did you hear the rumor about Maria and her husband possibly debuting on SmackDown soon?
Yeah, I could see it. Um
I don't know who her husband is. I just was like, oh, he wrestles for
Mike
TNA because I
Bennett,
haven't watched TNA in years. Okay,
Mike
yeah, yeah,
Bennett,
yeah,
the
that's the name I
Miracle.
read.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
I've never seen him, but I've heard
Oh,
he's
okay,
pretty
yeah,
good.
same here.
Yeah. I've heard he's pretty good though.
I just remember thinking, hey, I get to look at Maria again. I wouldn't mind that. I always thought she was one of the cuties.
Ah,
Not the
I
best in ring at the
I
time, but she
personally
was
want to see
very
how good she is in the ring. I saw a match
well.
with her and Mickey James. I thought she was pretty all right. She did
Well, I was gonna
improve.
say back when she was wrestling for WWE, she was okay.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah,
I was not a fan of her.
like she.
She, I'm sorry. I've seen her sell a DDT really badly. Just that that alone to me just ruins someone for me. So I hope Maria's improved a lot since then, and I know
I
she's
hope so
improved
too.
significantly, but one match doesn't hold my entire judgment for it. So kind of want to see more. Um, yeah, I think I would kind of want to see them go to NXT first because they could kind of use the stars right now, but it's cool. It's cool. Well, then again,
Yeah.
NXT. Actually, here's something I want to talk about. NXT is not really meant to be for stars, and you know what? Yeah, that's true. And there's a What Culture article talking about how 10 wrong ways to watch WWE, and one of them was treating NXT like a third brand because it's supposed to be a developmental brand to kind of get people showcased, you know. And it's
Well,
true.
yeah. And I saw your post about that, and I agree with everything you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
okay, like I look at the NXT women's division, I'm like, man, it's not as solid as it was like a couple years ago.
yeah,
But I understand NXT for what it is, so I'm like, well, they're getting there, you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
so they can get on the big level. So I get it. I still enjoy it. I still think a lot of the girls down there still need a lot of work, though. The only
Yeah,
one I see being called up soon is Asuka, and that's the only one I would call up for right now. The others would be there for at
yeah,
least another year, you know?
yeah. All right. So I think we're good to go. We're at an hour and 28 minutes. Anything you want to go through right now?
Nah, I'm pretty good.
All right. Do
We'll
you have any
connect again
buyers?
in a day or two.
All right. Do you have any buyer sells of the week?
Oh, crap. No. Do you?
No, not at all. All right.
All right, I'll have one for the next show. We'll
All right.
review
Cool.
Raw.
All right. So some after show plugs, my man. Um. Uh, yeah, none at the moment. Sorry. Um. You know what? Just follow. You know what? The typical stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. If you have anything you would like for us to talk about, message me. My email is eddylynch16@gmail.com. EDDYLYNCH16@gmail.com. Cannot be any more clear than that. Be sure to message me for anything you guys would like for us to discuss on the show. And with that being said, Eddie Nigma, do you have any after show plugs that you would like to go?
No, not today, my friend. It's too hot to think of any.
All right, cool. All right, match recommendation of the week, Eddie Nigma. Which one's yours?
Match recommendation of the week. I'm trying to remember, think of one that I haven't done before. You know what? Shinsuke Nakamura's debut against Sami Zayn,
Sami
NXT
Zayn. Okay.
Takeover. I forget
Okay.
which
Cool.
takeover,
All
but
right. That's
Takeover
Takeover
Dallas, I
Dallas.
think. Yeah.
And Masters of the Hacker sounds good. You could chat with me and Eddie Nigma. All right. Let me see. Let me see. What's a good match? What's a good match? Let me see. Christian versus Randy Orton, Capital Punishment. Thought that was really good.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So that being said, we are out. We are rolling. All right, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Have a good life. All right. Let me see.